Yeah. And our people don't even see it. They think he's for their benefit. And that puts the attitude on our people to say, oh, there's good white people out there.
Yeah.
You know, they're for the cause. They're out there marching. You know, there's humanitarian groups that's feeding homeless and doing this and doing that. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. There's benefits in what they're doing. That's why they're doing it.
Tax write-offs.
Tax write-offs and stuff, man.
Alternative motive.
Ulterior motives.
Ulterior motives, man.
Yeah. Hey, the 10th chapter does deliberately.
Because they naturally hate you, you tribes, man.
Yep.
They hate you, man. So don't think that they doing good just because they're kind-hearted people. You know? Every time you think this devil's doing something for you, at the back end of it, it's always something that always fucks you people, man. It always fucks you in the end. Okay? Black Lives Matter, that's starting to come back on you, Jakes, man.
Yep.
And now you in a system. Now the FBI can put you in the database, and now they can call you a terrorist under a new identity called the Black Identity Extremist.
Yep.
So that George Soros, he put a trap out there for you, man, and got some gave the platform to some dykes and a homosexual. You stupid ass niggas, man.
Yep.
Go ahead,
Sirach chapter 14, Ecclesiasticus 14, and I'm going to start verse 4. It says, he that gathereth by defrauding his own soul gathereth for others. Right? And that's that shall spend his goods riotously. It said he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. And that's the so-called white man. He won't do good to his own people or to himself because his ways are not the righteous ways. How can he trust him to do anything for you? It says, verse 6, there is none worse than he that envieth himself. And this is a recompense of his wickedness. It says, and if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. And at the last, he will declare his wickedness.
But at the last, after he did something good, he's gonna show you that he had ulterior motives. Okay? He's gonna declare his wickedness to you. All right? He's declaring his wickedness towards you, man. And you can't, and you Jakes, man, the scriptures tell you to give destroy of the heart. You can't, you're blinded by the little goods that he give you. You know, he give you little handouts. He'll give you a platform. He'll give you whatever it is that you're seeking for. It is really to your detriment. You end up destroying yourself at the end of it all, man.
Like government cheese, right? It seems good, but it tastes good or whatever, right? And it's free. But at the end of the day, I'm poor too. And at the end of the day, it's gonna clog you up and make your system all messed up, man. But you got caught with the well, I got cheese. Now realizing it's only gonna destroy you later. That's the type of snares that the so-called white man sets for. And then he gets tax write-off from the government for handing out free cheese or free, whatever he does. Don't think he don't get paid for that, man. He finds his benefits in that, even if it's just to aid his medical healthcare system. Something. He's gonna find a way to get benefit. Hey, I talked to this Edomite, he told me, I can't get him as a businessman. He says, I can't get involved in anything that I can't have a hand in and profit from. And when he says make a hand in that, he can't alter it according to the way his spirit is and then profit off of it. I don't want to be involved in any company that I can't put my imprint on. You know what I'm saying?
This is Psalms chapter 10, verse 9. I'm gonna start at 8. It says he setteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doeth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor.
How does he do that? How does he sit in those private places? Now, in the ancient world, he would really be in the cut. In this world now, he has a system set up. He has those certain government traps. He has certain society traps. He got drugs. He got gun stores. He got liquor stores, malt liquor, whatever. He got all them ways set up, and he can set up in the secret ways, in secret paths, secret cut, and get you.
That's a part of his blessing, the sword.
Yep. To being a man of sin, a man of destruction, knowing how that's going to work and benefit, how he can benefit from that. He's a hammer. He don't know another way to think but to bash shit or destroy things.
And what is that saying? Daniel, where it says, by peace he shall destroy many. You know? That was like that. I think like Daniel, like the 8th chapter. You know? Yeah, man. You know? He could destroy you just by the policies that he put in place. The different legislation, the laws that he signs. He could destroy you just like that, man. He ain't gotta lift a finger to get at you. All right? No, like 20, 25 maybe. Yeah, like 25, 26.
Yeah, 25. It says,
Yeah, this is a homosexual society. You got men
Take a
wanting to
picture.
take selfies with other men that he don't know. You know, completely fagged out, man. You know, we would, you know, see, we would be wrong if we went over there and smacked this fucking his device out of his goddamn hand, and then if he tried to put up a fight, we stump his ass out.
we snatched it to delete our
Yeah.
give it back.
But that's the type of shit we've been talking about today, man. Our people are completely engrossed in darkness, man. A grown-ass fucking men that will want to take a selfie with men that he doesn't know. Okay? Suddenly did it right up the way, did it and then just walked up the street. These niggas are fagged out, and Most High gotta put these niggas out their misery.
That's right.
Most High gotta destroy these niggas, man. You men are a bunch of fucking faggots in America, man.
Hey, in both senses, there's homosexual vibe, faggot, but then there's also just a punk ass nigga.
Just a
vibe
punk ass
about
spirit,
you, too.
man.
Yeah, that type of faggot,
You know? What fucking brownie points is this nigga gonna get after putting that up on social media? You know? Yeah, but let's get back into it.
Daniel chapter 8, verse 25, it says, and though his policy also, and through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand.
And that's how he caused the craft to prosper in his hand, man, through his policies. You know, his decrees, his orders. And this man, these devils up top, man, they have the power to basically write anything into legislation.
Yep.
That's how, hey, all of a sudden we terrorists for preaching the Bible. For just reading the Bible, that the presidents that they set up, these puppet leaders that they have to set up, they swear on the same book that we read out of. You know what I mean? So that's the type of power that this man has, man, and he's real crafty. He's very cunning, man. He's very deceptive. Okay? He can suddenly find a way to do some type of harm or ill will towards you without even lifting up a finger, man. You know? Go ahead. Was that it? A little more, right? Go ahead.
So, and he shall magnify himself in his heart. That goes back to something we read in the last thing I just read. It said, he shall also stand, and by peace shall destroy many.
And by peace he shall destroy many. That's why, and we say there's no about peace, you better believe this motherfucker got war in his heart. Man.
Yep.
Don't believe him, for there are 7 abominations in his heart, man. His words were smoother than butter.
Hey, though he go crouching,
I'm already there. I'm already there. It says, he said in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doeth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. And who are the poor? Is predominantly you tribes, the Israelites. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in the ghettos. It says, he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. That's that snare. All right, that's the devices of Satan. That's how he catches the poor. And come and get this record deal. I see you got some talent. But then you got to go through this so-called Jew who's a Satanist, and you got to basically get rid of, you got to dehumanize yourself and basically lose your soul for him. But he's going to blind you with all them riches, and you see the women, the hoes, the instant thoughts that's going to be on your dick if you sign this contract and you make this money. We put money to promote you, to market you, so everybody think you the hottest thing smoking in the game, and make you hot. Make sure all your shit is playing on the radio. Make sure we got a budget for you to pay for a hot ass music video. You know what I'm saying? That's part of his traps, man. Oh, you're into the pro-black movement? You're about the upliftment of your people? Well, hey, you know, we'll set up a platform for you. You know? All you gotta do is just get you a 501c3 and we'll handle the rest. Are you an Israelite? Hey, get you a 501c3. We'll take care of the rest. You can go in and do what you do.
Just don't talk about.
But don't talk about
the name.
Don't bring out
the mark of the beast.
Don't bring out that name, no. Don't talk about America getting totally destroyed. Don't talk about the so-called white man being Esau and the devil. You know, you better teach that nations can make it. You better adulterate what you're teaching, or else you're gonna lose those benefits. All right. Hey, this devil got our people snared in every each way that you can imagine, all over, man. You know. I'm gonna finish reading. It says, "He croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones." And that's that trap. That's why we understand his devices. That's why he doesn't have the advantage over the elect men of the Lord. Because they know the traps and the snares that this devil put out there, man. Because they're not ignorant of it. We know that everything right now, as far as his infrastructure, it's all leading to the chip.
That's right.
We already know that's coming, man. Hey, this is the year of prophecy. This year might be the very year that he try to make his transition.
It's only January. You know, all these prophecies been speaking. You got all these natural disasters. The government shut down in the first month of the new declared year. Man, that's big.
They did it on purpose. What did they do? On the inauguration day of the president, 1 year anniversary of the inauguration of the president. It's fucked up. It's a slap in the face. But it was done on purpose, though. To make sure it wouldn't be, he wouldn't get a full year, you know. But the year to the day that been coming in, I guess you can see that. Well, that's a stain on his legacy. I appreciate something what you're saying about the devil humbling himself. Sirach 12 and 11. It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And though thou shalt be unto him as if thou had his wife in looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not altogether been wiped away.
can't trust his ass, man. If you see this, if this man is acting too nice to you, that's because he wants something that you have, man.
Yep.
And he's gonna do it by any means to get it from you. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is ask Saddam Hussein, ask Gaddafi. You know? Ask all those guys, man. You know?
It says, verse 12 says, set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at thy last remember my words and be quick therewith. Hey, because he's going to seek to take your seat. Every time. He humble down, he gonna find a position of advantage on us. No matter what you do. You got to know that about him. He's always going to find a position of advantage.
That James Brown movie, brothers should get to watch it. But in the James Brown movie, basically, the actor that played Little Richard, he basically told James Brown, hey, it's gonna be a point of time where the devil gonna beat you, and he gonna ask you what you want, and it ain't gonna be no red dude with no tail. He gonna be white. Talking about Esau. You know the devil, like you always say, the devil always want his money back. You know, so he'll go and seek the talent, or seek what the public think is talent, and then go buy him off. You know, now you just sold your soul into the devil, into Esau, and now look what you got, the rich of this world. But that's nothing to profit off of.
Once the talent is used up,
Once he use you up, fine. Now you have to work.
hey, or if his talent is that pure, he'll go make another version of you based on what the talent that you had to benefit him out of his own people. Hey, Paul Mooney said that all the time. That white people take everything. They took Little Richard, they took Michael Jackson. You know, whatever there is, they'll find a talent in Jake, and then they'll redo it in a white version and make it just, they'll build you up with the talent of Jake, and they'll make it into a white version of it, and you'll be consumed with it from the white version.
They showed that in the 5 Heartbeats.
Yep.
When they got their first record deal, the first album cover, they were singing all the songs, but they put Esau on the front.
And that's not just a movie. That was literally doing that. They really did that back in the 50s and 60s. They take a group of white boys and they'll do a photo shoot with them and place it on the album cover of the Temptations or whatever group that was big at the time.
Even the songs they give him to Esau to sing, but Jake was writing them.
Yeah, Jake was writing them.
Ghost writing them, singing them.
Yeah.
What they call it now? Track referencing.
Yeah.
Track references. They got this thing that when the rap will sing a song, and then you sing it off the reference track. You learn it the way that Jake sung it, and you master the way Jake sung it, then you sing it that same way. It's like a cover, but the song's not out there. You know? That was it. That's all I want to say about that. But this man will always find a way to get you. It's just at this point now.
The biggest example. What is it that he took from Jake that we still don't have to this day? Our heritage. This motherfucker stole our identity and our land. You know what I mean? He saw that and was like, nah, I need that. You know what I mean?
I control everything with that.
You know? And that's what happened, man. He took us down and now he got it. It's in his possession. You know, you ain't supposed to allow this devil into nothing. Because he's gonna basically turn it out, man. He's gonna infiltrate. Before you know it, it becomes his. It's him.
Yep.
You know? They always show you that. It's too many examples of that, man. You know? Too many examples.
In Psalms 36 and 4, he deviseth mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil.
he abhorred not evil.
He doesn't detest evil.
He doesn't detest evil, man. He gets off on doing evil.
Yeah. What it say? I think it's Proverbs. He cannot sleep unless he calls someone to fall.
Yeah.
There's mischief. I think.
Yeah, he got to cause some type of injury or some type of ill will to others. You know, and basically, if he doesn't get that, he can't really go to sleep. You know.
Proverbs 4:16. 4:16. For they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
Yeah.
Because it's in their nature to be that perverse way, that wicked way, that destructive way. That's why even though he looks like, I'm the humanitarian of the earth, he'll still find another way. Like the two, like Bush Senior, H.W. Bush and Bill Clinton, right? Them damn devils go to Haiti, they go everywhere. But they be over there leading the revolution of pillaging that land that they just went to. They go over there with Red Cross or whoever they go with in the name of justice and helping this country. But they be over there destroying shit, kidnapping and whatnot. Go to the other one.
Yeah, you think these devils don't? You think they? You think they don't sleep without, committing sacrifices? You know, performing witchcraft, putting spells out there that's actually destroying the minds of our people that got them under a spell. You know, you don't think that they don't sleep without putting out these different trends that's causing Jake to become more and more stupid, more and more effeminate, more and more ignorant. You know, all these different concepts that they throwing out there in social media and on the news and in these movies. Hey man, they lose sleep coming up with these ideas, man. They lose sleep, man.
Because they need them to be accomplished. That's why.
I need something that's gonna have major influence over these people, man.
Yep. And they won't rest until they figure out what that is. They gotta make progress into that wicked direction.
It's heavy meditation. Yep. Just like how we meditate in the Word, and these devils on the left-hand side, the elites, and they meditate on the ideas that Satan gives them on the left-hand side, man. And when Satan gives it to them, they put all their money, their resources, whatever they can, into basically accomplishing what Satan gave to them.
Now let me say it this way also, bro. They don't only look for only a sole way to destroy us, but a way to profit off of destroying us also. They make sure that they benefit on both ends. How can I destroy them and uplift myself or make money or get a high position of power?
Kill two birds.
Two birds with one stone.
And that's why he's making such a major killing off of the pharmaceutical business. He's doing a lot of killing while he's doing a lot of reaping.
That's why he can't just kill you off with these diseases. He actually gives you a slow death. He doesn't heal you. People will pay $1 million to cure AIDS.
No money in the cure.
There's no real long money in the cure. I may only get $1 million out of you for one time for the cure. From everybody. But if everybody has to go and pay me for 25, 30, 40, 50 years worth of payments for this treatment, I can get more money that way.
Kind of like
$2 million out of it.
It's like renting. You know, if the government wants a patch of land from you, but they want to buy it out, and they give you the possibility to rent it, you rent that land out, because they're going to always need that land. Once you sell it, then you only have that lump sum of money. You got it for that moment. Now it can be used up in one go-round. But if that land is rented, then they always give you their monthly income. Much like how was just brought out the pharmaceutical companies. The more that these Americans take, the more that they're gonna buy. I mean, the more the money they're gonna receive. You know, say say they do die off these opioids and all these different drugs. That's money going into the funeral business. That's money being bought from. Now they take the money. It's like now they're getting money from those trees that they're cutting down to make the caskets. You know, it's a whole cycle and it's continuing.
It's the enterprise, man.
Kind.
And it's based around the upliftment of themselves and mostly destroying you tribes, man.
God.
I mean,
And they meditate hard on these things, man. You know, that's why King David said, "Hey, man, hide me from the counsel of the wicked, man. You know, the workers of iniquity, because they have taken crafty counsel against us. You know what I mean? And they do a diligent search, man. Their heart is deep. You know."
bring this out right quick, backing you up with that, about how they set it up to destroy us, right? The main place about destroying isn't at the end of a gun or the end of a knife. Yeah, they use that also. But the system behind why they can shoot us, kill us, or we killing each other, killing ourselves, or their pharmaceuticals, or their healthcare system, or all of this, the food, all of this stuff, water, air, all of this stuff is set up as devices and snares to kill our people and keep us in darkness and keep us on the low and keep them on the uplift. Right? Ephesians 6:12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. These are the deep thoughts that they come up with, these principalities, to keep us destroyed and keep themselves in rulership.
Because this fight that we're fighting isn't just on a physical level.
Yep.
This is spiritual, you know? Because they're putting out these wicked vibrations also. The only righteous vibrations out here are the men of Yahweh Shai, preaching on the highways and hedges. So we gotta combat that negative energy, or that those wicked vibrations with staying and remaining spiritual.
It says against powers.
Powers, because that's all these sacrifices that they do. You know, they got the Bohemian Grove. You know, around the winter time, the winter solstice, that's when these elites do all these human sacrifices, child sacrifices, these orgies with these little kids. All that wicked demonic energy is picked up because it's in the time of the winter solstice and however they figure out the wickedness dealing with the seasons. But this is the season that they do it in.
It says against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
The upper elites. Not just talking about your president, but talking about the one that's over your president. The one that's really controlling what's happening in America.
The Illuminati. Let's put it out.
You Oppenheimers, you Bilderbergs, you DuPonts,
Rockefellers,
Gettys, Rockefellers.
Yeah, there was a Getty that just had the movie out, right? About J. Paul Getty.
But the top ones, the Rothschilds.
The Rothschilds.
The Rothschilds, man. You know, hey, they direct. They're the direct line of Satan, man.
Literally from the
seriously, man.
Counterpart of the flesh of the original.
And those motherfuckers are the direct line of Satan, man.
Yep. And they play that role to a T. They live that role. I can't even say play it. They live that role to a T.
They got their own priesthood and everything, man.
Yep.
You know?
It says against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Okay.
Those are those strongholds too. That they perpetuate. You know? Oh, you gotta have. Look how simple this is, but look how detrimental it is. Those lobsters, the greatest steak and lobster, the greatest meal that you can have on the planet. So we pay extra for that delicacy, right? But what does it in turn do? The meat itself makes our body alkaline. The shellfish makes our body alkaline, creating us to have acidic. That's what I mean. Acidic, which makes us more susceptible to diseases, right? But then also we're sinning against the Most High God with that lobster, crab, shrimp, and whatever else. Then you're up there, and how much do you have to cover it after to make that money? Okay. I mean, to go to those type of dinners. Then your woman want to go there, then her box stank, and it just continues to perpetuate over and over and over.
It's much like because lobster and all those different types of shellfish, they weren't popular, or they were looked at as peasant food.
Yeah.
You know, up until what 70s, 80s, they were looked up as peasant food. You know, the rich never touched those because they were defiled. They were defiled foods or defiled meats. But the wickedness has increased so much. Jake sees it as a delicacy, much like the pork. Pork was given to us in the times of slavery. You know, we was given the worst parts of it. You were given the entrails, the guts, you know, the ears, the feet, the snout. And Jake is still eating that BS. And Esau puts it in everything because he knows that the more we eat of it, the less we are tied up with our power. You know, because these foods, like the brother was saying, they bring the high blood pressure, they bring the diabetes, the high cholesterol.
And it puts us right into the medical field.
Puts us right back into the medical
into
field.
that same trap. They got the money off of peasants like it, bro. They got the money off the peasant food. Then they put us in the healthcare system, paying for the medicine, paying for the treatments, not the cure, but the treatments of these diseases we got.
Now you got now you got gout, you know? Now you gotta go get your leg cut off. Because you was eating the shrimp, crab, and the pork, you know? Now you gotta go, now you got cancer or something, you know? All these different, now you got sickle cell anemia. Because all these different foods that you eat. And Esau profits off of Jake's downfall. But he creates it.
And then not only that, but he also prays to the Most High against you for that.
Yeah.
He accused you to the Father, man. And look at your people. The apostles, they bring that all the time, man. How they, you know, they're claiming to be us, but they know who we are. They know that we're those people. But these different traps and pitfalls that they put in front of our people to fall into, they're basically telling the Most High, look at your people.
Look what they doing.
As if the Most High don't see that you the one that put it in their neighborhoods. That's you that created that snare for them.
Much like Jake and like we was going, Jake in the neighborhoods. He'll put Elam and Moab there, knowing that the foods that they eating is all fried. You know, no grocery stores. It's a food desert, meaning there's no produce, no vegetables, no fruits, no grains. But they put Cheetos, they put honey buns, they put Pepsis, Kool-Aids, Cokes, they put rats and dogs that Moab be cooking in there. Jake thinking it's good Chinese food. Elam making whatever that's fucking up Jake's digestive and immune system.
And then what was that video? The brother from GMS Great Waters. It was basically about our food being defiled, and it was like a report about how it was like maybe a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and basically he was saying how it was a particular restaurant, I forget which one, but basically the chicken, or what they thought was chicken, the McRib. The McRib that these niggas like, you know, because they like eating pork. It came out that McRib is made out of a pork asshole. The ass of a pig, that's what they make the McRib from. And you niggas are eating basically a McPig's ass.
Yeah.
That's what you eating. When you go to McDonald's and eat that McRib, that filth,
Like,
that's what you're eating on, man.
The rib is back.
A pig's ass with barbecue sauce on it.
Yep. Shaped like a rack of ribs, like some ribs.
With the bone and the meat around, like the shape is the same thing. I see.
Yeah.
I think I might have, in my entire life, I might have had, as a kid, might have had one bite of a McRib and I didn't like it then.
Yep. That's why I says, let me get this. This is Prophet Habakkuk. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, and that thou mayest look upon their nakedness.
And that's this man setting up these traps, and then said, look, these niggas have fell into the trap.
Yeah.
Look, he set the trap,